I'm Don Kelly, and this week on Fish Out of Water, I'm living the life of a traditional woodlands Cree hunter.
Hey, Don, you have to be quiet a little bit.
Okay, got it. We need to be quiet so Walter can hear the forest. His senses are amazing. He can detect a moose from over a mile away.
You have to be quiet, Don.
Did you hear my voiceover?
Yes, I can.
He's good. Very good. Hello? Hello? Hi, Walter.
Hi, Don. Thanks for coming.
Oh, thanks for having me here.
Let's go in.
Walter, I want to thank you for having me here at Kak Ki Yaw
Kak Ki Yaw, yeah, cultural camp.
Kak Ki Yaw Cultural Camp. What does Kak Ki Yaw mean?
Oh, it means everybody's camp, which it's a Cree word, and it's a learning center for Aboriginal culture.
Whereabouts are we? Where are you located?
Oh, about 8 kilometers east of Lac La Biche. It's 250 miles north of Edmonton.
Walter, I'm glad I have you as a teacher for this whole hunting experience because I know that you take this from a traditional standpoint. You view this from the traditional way our ancestors and elders used to hunt.
I think if we do it the proper way, if we have respect of the animal that we take, it's not going to waste. We're going to use every part of the animal what we can because we took the animal's life. Now it's your turn to look after it.
Okay, Walter, straight up, what skills am I going to need to be an awesome woodlands Cree hunter?
Well, Don, you're going to learn how to make camp. You learn about survival, stalking the animal, and the respect for the animal. These are very important that you learn these things.
That's it? 4 things?
There's more to it than that, but we're going to have to wait till later.
I think I'm ready. Look out, moose. Look out, world.
Okay, let's go. I'll show you something that might scare you off. I don't know. It shouldn't.
I don't know where we're going, but this is freaking me out.
Hey, Don, I want to show you something here. I couldn't believe it when I found them here. The grass is this high, and then underneath is where they grow. They're about this big, but it's a puffball.
Puffball?
A puffball.
Doesn't sound so scary.
Yes. Well, no, but I don't even like to keep this stuff around. The inside of that is this. See, if you cut yourself, take some of this, put it over your cut, it'll stop the bleeding. The bad part of it is you have to handle it very, very gentle. Don't try to breathe into anything because they used to kill one another with this stuff. I'll show you an example.
Jeez.
Say you were talking really smart at me, okay? And you know,
Which has happened probably.
somebody's talking with his mouth open. You blow that against them. That cuts their wind right off. That's how deadly this stuff is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be respectful. I'll be good.
Okay, Don, I'm gonna put this away.
Whew.
Now, I'm gonna show you how to make camp. It's like a nice spot here, Don. So what we need to do here is clear some of the snow.
Oh, I can do that?
Yeah, see all this wood here is what you can start fire with. Okay, Don, I'm gonna show you what you should carry with you when you're in a bush.
Well, I've got my cell phone.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, that's not gonna keep you warm. This is birch.
Birch? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's starting to catch.
Now we need some wood.
Bigger pieces or?
Bigger pieces, as long as you're dry.
Some more kindling, I guess?
No, Don, it's actually gonna be our mattress.
Like, doesn't that dig into your
Oh,
back
no.
and your...
You'll have your hide or your blanket over that. You'll keep warm.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But we have to make sure that we have enough for 2 people, because there's 2 of us.
We'll talk
Yeah.
football or something, so it'll be manly still.
There's such a thing as body heat too, you know. I don't know if you want to do that, but...
Well, you know what? I'll gather more of this with you. How about that?
Sure, okay.
I want to make sure we got 2 double beds. Now, which side am I sleeping on, Walter?
We need something to sit on, so what you would look for is a snag.
Is that heavy, Walter?
Not too bad.
So it's not a skank, a snag.
Snag.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a thin line sometimes.
Have a seat.
So we've got our sofa, our bed, a fireplace. This
Yeah.
is a nice bachelor apartment here.
It will be, yeah.
This is going for about $1,000 a month where I'm from.
Yeah. But for me, when I sleep here and when I open my eyes and look and see the stars, see the moon, I know who I am. I know what my belief is. I know where I belong. So now we'll get our tea pail and we'll have a tea. If you're walking and you feel hungry and you're kind of tired, and then all of a sudden you grab this and you eat it, you won't go a quarter of a mile. This will drain all the energy in your body. You just want to sit down, you want to sleep. You don't want your teeth to be smoky, right? You poke it until you get water underneath. Then you could start adding on some more snow.
Now, I like green tea. It's got lots of antioxidants.
Does
Are we
it?
having green tea?
Well, we're cooking here, Don.
Oh, it's you filter it.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. You can see there's some floaters
Oh,
in
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Very good. Only available in Cree country, you say? I don't have to spend the night here, do I?
No.
Good.
For
Thank
now,
you.
anyway.
I was ready. I would have. Up next, the secret to perfect moose nose soup.
As long as I can get all the hair off, that should be it.
Hi, welcome back to Fish Out of Water. So far, I've learned how to kill a man with a puffball. Now, I learned how to hunt moose.
Well, we got a fresh track here, Don. Kind of looks like it's a calf, a cow and a calf. This is a small track. The bigger one is over there. And you can see where it's been feeding. You see these little buds?
Yeah.
That's what they like, eh?
That wouldn't seem to take a moose too far. That wouldn't take me too far.
Hey, Don, this is the moose bed.
A moose bed.
A moose
So
bed,
this is
yeah.
where a moose actually crashed out. for
Crashed
the night.
out, went to sleep.
Okay.
We want to talk a little bit about the scat. When it's fresh is when you squish it, rub your hands together. If you feel that grease, oil, that's in good shape.
Wow. This is good shit.
It is.
Aren't there also ways to lure the moose to you?
Oh, yeah.
Now, what is this you're heating up
This
here?
is a birch bark, and this is what we're going to be using to call them in with.
Okay, so you're just rolling it into a horn shape there.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Punch a hole here.
So you just punctured it, and now you put that just pins it.
That pins it down, eh?
So you're making moose noises.
Moose noises, eh? This is how a cow sounds like.
Okay.
It wants to mate, right? And then the bull will come walking, and this is how the bull sounds. He wants the calf away from the mother, right? And then all of a sudden it'll just give this charge, and that's when the calf will run away, and this is how it sounds like.
Okay.
Then he comes back. Then he goes after the cow.
That's Moose Love, the radio drama we just heard.
It is.
That's
The
what
love
it sounds like?
story, yeah.
That is the love story. That's incredible.
Okay, first let's try.
I have had no music
Okay,
instruction.
you're trying to
here.
call a bull now, okay?
Okay.
Remember what I told you?
Yeah.
Trying to call a bull. I want you to call a cow.
What do you think the moose is thinking when he hears that?
Nothing but sex.
Nothing but sex. Wow. I like these moose.
He wants to go.
Maybe I'll be good at this one. I don't know. Is the calf sound?
The calf. It's like the cow, but you got to have that whining.
Wow.
Oh!
sound pretty whiny.
You've been holding something back
I
on me
sound
there.
pretty whiny.
That's great.
Boy,
that
women-
sounds like a cow.
Women and kids,
Yeah.
I guess I'm in touch with my feminine side and my inner child. So it's all
Oh,
coming
you
together.
got the cow.
You can do the bull. I think you're more of the bull guy anyways.
Oh, well, Don, I want you to meet my sister, Shirley.
I'm Don.
Hi, Don. Nice to meet you.
She's going to show you how to cook traditional moose nose soup.
Well, I guess it's welcome to cooking with Cree.
That's right.
Now, I love this moose nose soup. It's one of those names, I guess, like Welsh rabbit, where, I mean, moose nose isn't the real ingredient. They just call it that, right?
As long as I can get all the hair off and clean it off really good, that should be it.
Okay, Walter's told me about it. He says it's like chock full of moose nosy vitamins and everything.
This moose nose has been boiling for a while where it's going to be tender.
There's still hairs on there.
Yeah, well, hey, so what we're going to do is just cut moose into little pieces.
Now, this is, it's kind of rubbery. Like you
Yes,
say, it's
it
a lot,
is.
it's a lot of fat. You can tell. And
Yeah,
you can
you
even
can
see,
feel.
you can even
Yeah.
see there's some fat in there. Is this a delicacy, Shirley?
Yes, traditional, yeah, and to a lot of feasts. All you do is
Okay.
add some pepper and then the salt. And then you can put the onions for flavoring because years ago, that's what they did was use wild onions.
Okay.
And the potato. And you just let it cook, simmer.
That's good so far.
And then to thicken it, we always have to use a flour base. And we're gonna have it cooking now for 4 or 5 hours. And once it's done, you can taste it.
Well, that's great because, you know, there's nothing like being watching something cook that I have no intention of partaking in. Thank you, Shirley. That's traditional. Walter, can I see your gun?
Here it is.
Wow, that was fast. Is this your own inscriptions here?
Oh, yeah,
Does that come with
sure,
it?
yeah.
One notch for each moose?
Something like that.
You always hear about these accidents. Has anything ever happened to you? Have you ever
Yes.
been hurt on the trail?
Just putting down a gun like this through here.
Now that's a warning.
Be careful when you handle it. Once you pull this trigger, that bullet is not going to come back.
Well, Walter, I don't know a lot about guns, so I think I might need you to sort of walk me through it, maybe do some target practice.
Sounds good. I got something that you can shoot.
Any last requests? Classic.
Hey, Don, this moose is smoking all my cigarettes. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, Don, here it is. Take your time. Good shot.
Who am I kidding? I'm not going to be able to pull the trigger on a real moose. But how can I tell Walter?
Don't worry about it, Don.
You were listening to my voiceover again, weren't you?
Yes, because it was loud.
Okay, I'll work on that.
You know what, Don? I can do the hunting. You can come along.
Good, good. Well, what'll I do?
Well, we'll find some woman work for you.
Is that politically correct?
Okay, Don, it's important that we smudge ourselves. It's important that we have respect for the animal that we're going to take, the clothing, the food that it's going to provide us. That's having respect. And by doing this, you're just purifying yourself.
Which,
Hey. Now, Don, let's go and hunt.
still ahead, I overheat. Seriously, I get too hot. Okay, which has more steam coming off it? My head or the tea? Hello, and thanks for still watching Fish Out of Water. So far, I've learned respect, and now I learned to kill.
You know, Don, we're going to have trouble seeing a moose.
You think?
It's too noisy. We don't have any wind. The crust You'll hear us a mile away. What do you say? Maybe we're trying to get a partridge for supper.
I feel like partridge tonight. Like partridge tonight.
You get down a little bit.
Do you see something?
Yeah, I see something. I see one down is a partridge. We got him, Don.
Wow, a hit. A palpable hit. Oh, poor guy.
Oh, I don't feel sorry for you, Don. It's going to be our dinner tonight. Well, Don, our bird is ready. You want to try a piece?
I know it's respect, but
Right, yeah.
I just, his little head there, I don't think I can do it.
Well, Don, I'll get you some soup.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll even give you a fancy spoon.
Okay. Walter, is this moose nose soup?
That's what it is, yeah.
You know, how is that partridge?
There you go, Don.
I like your recipe. You must give me your recipe for this.
Well, definitely I will before you go, yeah.
Starts with buckshot, right? This will get that soup taste out of my mouth. I like it. Now, come on. Do you really like that stuff?
Oh, yes, Don. I do. You look good, Don.
Oh, thank you, thank you. This is from the Walter Quinn collection. It's all the rage this season.
Oh, there you go. Well, you've learned a lot.
Thank you.
You're going to go on a hunt by yourself?
A hunt by myself?
Not really. I'll be behind somewheres watching.
Why are you going to be around?
You could die.
Yeah, okay, if you want to tag along, watch and learn.
Sure, I will. I want you to make camp. I want you to make a bed. I want you to make a fire. I want you to make some tea.
Sounds not too bad. There's more.
There's more, yeah. Okay, Don, I want you to go and hunt and track an animal with this.
What is this?
It's a camera.
Yeah, a camera. Yeah. Oh, I can shoot him. I can shoot him with this.
Okay, Don, I want you to go. Go, go, go.
Okay. This looks not too bad. It'll be good for the fire. Got some clearance. Okay, fire first, fire first. Okay. Traditional matches. Oh, dead soldier. You know, they have a series called Survivor Man. Or you may have a new one called Dead Man in the Woods. Okay. Oh, crap. Luckily, there are 250 matches in here.
Lighting the fire was very poor. If you really know what you're doing, all it takes is one match.
And these extras may as well sprinkle those around. That's kindling as well.
Should have put his birch underneath to start the fire, not on top.
I'm down to my last strips of birch bark, folks. Tell my wife I love her. Walter, what brings you to my pad?
Oh, I've been watching you from a distance.
Okay.
If you were just to stop by to make a cup of tea or something, this would work. But if you were going to camp here, I think I'd probably give you an hour or so before you decide to go to sleep and never wake up. What I would like you to do now is quit adding on this kindling stuff.
Right.
And start looking for big wood.
Right.
Do that. You'll do okay.
Okay. Okay, see what happens. Onto the bed. Lots of bedding. I like a fluffy mattress.
Hey, the problem with this bed, it's in the open. He has a beautiful spruce right behind him where he could have made his bed underneath, where you would have shelter for rain, snow, or whatever.
Maybe just a couple more spruce.
His mattress wasn't thick enough.
There we go. You put a fur over that, you're bedding down for the night next to a semi-roaring fire.
It'd be a very, very cold bed. You might as well sleep on top of the snow.
Oh, this is comfy. Okay, now it's time to get some snow for tea. Well, there's some fiber in there, but that'll do. Now, we get all the excitement of watching snow melt. Guess never hurts to have more wood. Okay. More snow.
I know he's working really, really hard. In a way, I guess that would be good because he's keeping himself warm, but it is dangerous to get sweaty.
Whew. Water's boiling. Tea time. You know, when you're sweating up a storm in the woods, nothing like a hot cup of tea to keep you going. That is organic tea, chock full of fiber, even some nuts and berries, I think, based on what's floating in there. Okay, which has more steam coming off it, my head or the tea?
That tea's not going to taste too well because he didn't stir it up while the snow was melting.
Woodlands tea, the best tea for the Cree.
It's going to taste smoky. You won't be able to drink it.
And the Cree can have it. Okay, fire, snap, bed, booyah, tea in your face. Let's go shoot something. Look out, creatures, here we go.
Very hyperactive person, and that could be danger if he didn't know what to do after he was sweating.
Moose. Gotcha. I gotcha. You like and eating ungulate. I gotcha. Gotta get back to Walter. Walter! Walter! I got the moose.
You did, Don.
I shot him, man. I shot him.
That's great, Don.
You know, what about the other stuff? We had a whole final challenge. How'd I do on the other part?
Some parts you done okay. Other parts was kind of off. The tea making and the bed making.
I drank the tea.
And the fire making. It's the first time I've seen somebody use 75 matches.
Well, that's kindling.
Yeah, yeah. And it was very important that you learn that part really good.
Walter, this has been so much fun. It's a shame I actually have to get going now, but it's just been, I've learned so much. You've been just a wealth of knowledge, and really I know everything you've told me boils down to really one thing, respect.
That's what it is, Don.
And I got to thank you again, as we say, miigwech.
Miigwech. And in Cree culture, we don't have a word for goodbye. You just leave with my heart and make sure you bring it back.
You have shown me so much. I want to show you something. I want to show you how I hunt Don Kelly Ojibwe style, and I guarantee you, we are going to eat.
That sounds good, Don.
You got it. That's about as good as it gets.
So what do you think, Walter?
I think these wings are pretty good.
Oh, looks like we need some more. Hey, I'll go hunt down a waitress.
You ain't got a doe tag.
As a Cree hunter, fish out of water has a lot to learn. A lot.